and welcome back to creating the iconic Sabrina Carpenter outfit. Today we are doing rhinestoning. I'm so excited for this. If you're new here, I'm Vienna Peaches. I'm a burlesque performer, and on this channel I love to do anything glamour related. I'm starting with the corset because the corset is a little bit harder. If you've watched part 1, we went through the dyeing process and getting the corset and bra and undies to a certain color. Rhinestoning is always so much fun. Some people love it, some people hate it. I find it quite meditative doing it at night when I'm like settling and watching things with my partner. Adding rhinestones to a costume really gives it dimension on stage. For Sabrina's outfit, she goes full ham on rhinestoning. There would definitely be multiple sizes in her costume. I get my rhinestones from an Australian. She always has really good colors. When I last ordered, she got them to me in 3 days, which was fantastic. If I can't get things from her, there is a wholesale shop in Sydney, or I will order from different places online. I've researched a couple of different corsets to kind of get a bit more of an idea of how I want to rhinestone this one. I was looking at Dita Von Teese and, never say her name, Briona Ashley, but I like the idea of accentuating the hip and added like larger rhinestones to kind of accentuate it as well, and I think that's gonna look really good. So this is kind of what I've ordered from Rockstars and Royalty. I got the Topaz in a few different sizes. These are the Colorado Topaz. They look really blue and really dark in the packet. And then on the corset, it looks very purple. I got SS20, SS16, and then SS12. As you can see, these look so small when you look at these ones. They look huge now. When I first started, I only ever used these 2 sizes. These are just 2 bags of the same. I feel like I tend to use more of these, and then these sparingly. I've already taken a couple out, but these are like 360 rhinestones in a bag. That's what that looks like, tiny. So small. Then we've got rose, and these are AB, so they sparkle like that. Then we've got rose ABs. As you can see, they shine lots of different colors. And then we've got regular rose, which is also really pretty. So I got the rose in SS12 and SS16, but I already took it out of the bag. Rose AB in 12, 16, and 20. This is how I section my rhinestones. I bought this from Spotlight. It's amazing. It's got a little lid. Not that I need that really, but I put this in the drawer and they've got all my different sizes. But look how good it looks. It looks amazing. I love it. You can kind of do it in like little rainbow settings. It's cute. I love it. Then when I'm rhinestoning, I'll take it out of this. I will just tip them into the lid, shake them so that they're facing up. Yeah, so I shake it so that they're all facing up, and then I'll tap it with the wax stick and get them off the lid. But I can't find my wax stick, so I can't show you what I'm talking about. I don't know what I do with it. It's probably in the couch somewhere. So I'm just gonna move these baggies into these, which I've run out of these, so I need to buy a whole new set because now we have so many pretty colors that we can use. Yes. Queen. Anyways, keen. Very keen. Look at that organization. Gorgeous. Can't wait. Yes, yes, I know. I got these rhinestones that came in from AliExpress. I think they look so good. I am so excited. They came in these really cute packages as well. So these were the, I can't say it, but Vitrail. I don't know if you guys can catch this on film. They have like a green edge to them. So when they're on their side, they kind of have like a greeny yellow color. And then when they're front on, they look really purple. I also got these ones. These are ever so slightly darker in color, and their edge is like a more orange burnt color. But this is how they look in real life, I guess. See how this one's ever so slightly lighter? But yeah, you can see that they're slightly different. So I'll pop what ones they were in the description. As you can see, there's a bit of that green on the outer edge, and then this one, if I have it in the light maybe. Look at that balance. My like finger is like wobbly. But this one's slightly more orange than this one. Yeah, but it's a deeper purple. Oh, read the container, dude. Violet blue. So these ones are called violet blue. They don't look very violet. They look very fuchsia to me. And then I got the really big ones. I'll put the measurements on the screen as well. In the Vitrail, I'm pretty happy with the ones that I did get. Oh, Jesus. I ended up using AliExpress because I thought they were a bit cheaper. But these big ones are usually harder to find in glass. So yeah, but I'm very happy with these. These look cute. Don't mind that. That's my hair tie from last night. Oh, get in there. I don't know why this one's so stuck. Get in there, big boy. Oh, sugar, sugar. Look at me, making a mess. This is what I've done so far. As you can see, we've got the rose, which these ones are not AB. They're the classic. And then we've got the AB that's gonna shine that kind of blue and yellow colors. I actually really like the AB on this corset, but I think adding the two really gives more dimension. So these are SS 16s. Up here we've got SS 20. They're a bit bigger. These are Topaz, so they're darker. And I'm kind of wanting to like accentuate this area and this area. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a lot of the big chunky rhinestones through here of the SS 20 plus the really big teardrops in this section, that section, and possibly in here as well, as you can see in the Dita Von Teese corset. Okay, I think this looks really good. I really like this compared to this one. This seems, I feel like you can see it already. This just seems very sporadic and without a lot of intention. We have circles here, we've got straight lines here, and then we've got dotty all over. It doesn't seem quite right. It feels beginner to me. And this, I used a template, and this I used a template, and then these are just kind of random. But it was my first time doing a corset, and I couldn't really see how it's gonna look. Whereas now I've kind of done it with a lot more intention, I've done it with a little bit more experience, and I can kind of work it out a bit better. So now we're gonna accentuate this hip area like this, but slightly different. So we're gonna add these like up top in this area, and then have chunky rhinestones down. I don't know exactly how it's gonna look, but we'll work it out. So far, looking really good. I love. For rhinestoning the hips, I decided to start with the biggest rhinestones and kind of work my way down. So I started with the SS 20. I had the Colorado Topaz and the Rose AB. And I started kind of trying to fill in as much of the hips as possible. So I was doing the hips, trying to really accentuate it as I had planned. And I got most of the way. When I kind of saw it in the daytime, I had another look and I realized the Topaz and the Rose were both AB, and I didn't get any of the regular Rose that wasn't AB to kind of balance it out. So it felt a little too overwhelming. So this meant that all of the hip section was all AB. I didn't want to use any more of the smaller Topaz because they were also AB. I didn't want to use the smaller Rose AB because it just would have been too shiny, too weird, and nothing was going to balance out the different colors that was happening through there. I definitely didn't get enough of the regular Rose. So I tried to recoup by using a packet that I had. They weren't AB, but they were kind of a mix of different colors. There were warm purples, ready purples, cool purples, but I tried, I tested, and I hated it. It was way too dark in the end.
So I just had to order more. I just had to give in, order more, and hope for the best.
Okay, so I just got my new rhinestones that I ordered, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the color of these ones. They're way too dark for this. That's okay. That's okay. I just picked wrong. I should have gone either with the lilac or this would have been better. I should have ordered these. But these were called Fuchsia, but they don't look Fuchsia at all.
Turns out I should have ordered all Fuchsia because that was the perfect color and it really matched the corset color very well. I did end up thinking that the lilac and the grape were going to be closer in color, but the lilac was way too light, the grape was way too dark, they were both way too purple.
Yeah, so these ones are just too dark. I don't like these really dark purple ones. They look weird. And then I just accidentally ordered more. Oops.
So I ended up using all the Fuchsia, the rose AB and the regular rose, and just a couple of the topaz. I definitely over-ordered. I was not as ready for this performance as I've usually been. I'm usually already started rhinestoning way beforehand, but by the time I'd started just doing the hips on the corset, I was only 10 days away from the performance. But of course, you just have to keep going and trust the process. So I started filling in between the SS20s with the SS16s and SS12s and trying to push more towards the regular rhinestones and use less of the AB overall to kind of balance it all out. And I think the results were so good. I'm obsessed. I think I really made a good choice of using the bigger rhinestones to accentuate the top of the hips. It just added so much more interest to the corset, and yeah, stay tuned for the final result.
So excited! So are you ready to see the final result? I've just added black and black so that you can really see the corset in all its beauty. I'm so excited because I think it turned out so well. All right, I'm gonna just turn on this little lamp so that you can really see the glistening as well and give the best. Look at that, and she is snatched. Ooh, girl, she is so damn glittery. I think it couldn't have turned out better. I'm ecstatic with how this looks. I think this is like ballin'. I'm just so excited to wear this. I just think I got this gradient effect perfect. Just have a look at some of the detailing, the hips. You can always keep adding more and more as time goes on. But for now, I think this looks so good. She's so pretty. Look at that glisten. Ah. Look at that. Beautiful. So these are all glass rhinestones and they just glisten so much more. They look so good. I'm so excited. So look at the back. Very, very happy. And you can really see like all the different sizes and colors. Just make it pop. It is so gorgeous. I honestly, obsessed. Love it. Let me know in the comments down below if you love how this turned out as much as I do, or if you hate, let me know. And let me know if you have any rhinestoning tips and tricks of your own that you would like to share. I have definitely enjoyed making this one. I think it looks so good. I'm so excited. Again, thank you so much for watching because I absolutely appreciate it. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate it. But please do like and subscribe and share it with any friends that you think would love this. It will definitely support a little artist like myself. I'm here every Thursday, and next episode we're going to be starting on the lingerie. I love you all. Bye for now.